Yo, what's up? It's another Tuesday night. Welcome to Collectors Enabled. And of course, we have our esteemed group of collectors here. We have John and we have Shane, the three amigos tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. And there's quite a few people here already. We got some people in the chat. Thanks for joining us early. What's up, Punisher? What's up, Brian? I'm excited to see the ankle wheel fender on Optimus, if it has any orange on it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I read about that. We'll find out together. We got Lane. What's up, Lane? We got Collectors Enabled. What's up, Mike? And the Eclectic Collector. How's it going? We got our boy Dennis Perez. How's it going? Oh, that Venom is sweet. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Michael Black. And then, of course, we got Shane and Jojo. What's up, Jojo? Thank you, guys. And yeah, go ahead and we got Hector, Dust Statue Collector. So go ahead and yeah, leave us some messages. Let us know what you want to talk about tonight. We have some things we're gonna dive right into, and if you haven't already, give this video a like if you're watching it after the fact. Tonight we're gonna try to hit on. We're going to talk about the Optimus Revenge of the Fallen, the new 8-year Prime 1 that I just put together. We got some busts to talk about. Is it a bust or is it a bust? We are going to talk about, there's been a lot of teasers recently. So we've had the production photos for the J&D Double Bail Batman. We've had 2 teasers for the Wonder Woman Platinum. And actually, if we go till about 11 p.m. Eastern tonight, which I'm sure we will, even though we don't want to, we could do a live watching of the 3rd teaser, and maybe just a quick chat about that. And yeah, we'll see what else is on. So a lot has happened in this week. John, what's going on, man?
Another busy week for me. We got a lot of catching up to do. There's been a lot of, I got stuff, you got a lot of stuff as usual. So I'm excited. We got a lot to talk about tonight.
Cool. And Shane, thank you for joining us as always. He skipped work just to be with us. So thanks, man.
Yeah, I didn't skip work. I was not feeling too good. I actually got a head cold, but as long as I'm not moving too much, it's not too bad.
Okay. Yeah, if you need to take a Tylenol or ibuprofen break, just let us know.
I already took some Advil before the show.
Nice. Ready to go. Oh, look who else is joining us from South Africa. We got our good friend Randy, who's in Johannesburg for the AfricaCon. That's really cool. So thanks for joining us, Randy. And we got Eddie, and look at this guy, Real Champ Would Do. What's up, Mr. X? How's it going, man? Thanks for joining us tonight. So I'm going to turn this over to John. And John, why don't you get us started, and let's start rolling through some well, I can't speak. So John, you take over.
Okay. So we're going to start with you, Mike. You always have that lengthy list of stuff. So we'll have you go straight into it.
Yeah, let's do it. What do we got? Okay. Yep. So I was telling John that this was supposed to arrive today, but I was expecting a bunch of things today, and I didn't want to have like 7 boxes in my garage and my wife be really upset. So DHL will deliver this tomorrow. I got a killer deal from one of our good buddies, and I just couldn't turn it down. So we'll see how it is. I'll have it up on the table for next week, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you think of this piece, man. I've seen a couple of people selling it recently, and I'm like, should I? But that would mean I'd have to forego the whole 1/4 line, so I don't know if I'm going to do that yet.
Yeah, and I'm not really an X-Men collector, and so I think I can start fresh with 1/3 and not like be burdened with all the 1/4 that are out there. So that's kind of why I went this route. Yeah. And also, Mr. X bought this one; he wasn't going to keep it, and then I don't know if he still has kept it or sold it. I toyed with buying it, but ended up getting it anyway. So a lot of positive reviews out there for this one.
Yeah.
What's up, Kevin? What's up, Aiden? Okay. So did we talk about this last show, or was this in between shows?
I think it was in between.
It was in between. Yeah, so I talked about it on Payne's show on Friday. I must have maybe I got this Thursday or Friday morning. So this was Sean. Sean reached out to me and uh, he's like, look at this bust, it's sick. And then he sent me the 1-to-1 statue, and it's a company called LX. They make a quarter scale version of that Vegeta, and it comes with 3 head sculpts: the blue, the normal black hair, and the just regular Super Saiyan yellow. And this 1-to-1 looks really sick. And again, like any other unlicensed Dragon Ball Z 1-to-1s, you get the statue and you get the bust and you get 2 alternate heads at least. And it's cheap, man. I mean, okay, you can get this 1-to-1 statue and the sculpt, the 1-to-1 bust, or you can pay more for a War Machine shipped, or not War Machine, War Tank. This thing was basically War Tank retail, and I'm still waiting on shipping, but I'm thinking it's going to be like $1,000 probably for both.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait for this to show up. I'm going to put it somewhere near that Goku, and I'm probably going to move them both out of this room into my other room so we can have a little DBZ 1-to-1.
Man, you've really committed to the 1-to-1. It's gonna turn into a museum here soon.
I was I'm trying to be tasteful with it, and we'll see where that goes. And so we'll see what the room tour looks like soon, and then we'll see what it looks like after all these 1-to-1s come in.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. As you get into the kind of 1-to-1 stuff, especially the full size stuff, do you worry about resale, having to ship this big stuff down the road, or?
Yeah. So my theory with the 1-to-1s is that I'm never going to sell it. And if someone does want it and they want to drive to Knoxville and pick it up or whatever, that's fine. But most of the 1-to-1s, no, I take that back, because some of the Star Wars 1-to-1s, like my Scout Trooper, my Sand Trooper, I am going to sell those. But all that is just armor. And so it's people can buy their own mannequin. They're cheap, $200-$300, and I can ship the armor really easily. But something like this Vegeta, the Goku, the Thanos, it's impossible. I'd probably just put it in long-term storage if I didn't have the space.
Yeah.
Mr. X says, I just paid off Queen Mark 7 life size today, so now I'm getting drunk in a random airport.
Love it.
Amazing. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's amazing. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see his review on that. Mine should be shipping from Singapore. I'm hoping it's supposed to be on a container in October to the US. So where's Collector's Arc? Randy, when's it coming? Soon?
Scout.
Oh yeah, and Randy. Okay, so yeah, Randy bought the Scout. Well, not officially, but I guess unofficially.
Cool.
That's fine. Yes, and actually, hold on. There was one comment in here. This one by Aiden. I need a 1-to-1 statue of the orange thong Mr. X for sure. Yeah, so anyone going to the InArt Queen Studios thing in Vegas, you're gonna get to see Mr. X in one of the Borat thongs. I think that's gonna be great. This guy. Oh, okay, yeah. Aiden, did I get the Fatback Batman? I did. It's not in yet. It should be arriving probably any day next week or something like that. Yeah, I got the bonus deluxe, and hopefully I feel the same way as Batman statue collector. I know he really likes that piece. I plan to have the Hush next to that one, and so I'll take some pictures too. And I like the way they look together. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us about this.
Yeah, we can talk about this one. So let me get some.
Let's go full screen on you.
Yeah, let me get some better light. Sorry, guys. Here we go. And let's see. A little bit better?
Yep.
Okay, so someone was asking about the orange on the wheel wells on the bottom, and what do you guys think? I think, yeah, I'd call that a little bit of orange. It's like a transition from like that bright red, orange, almost like yellowy and like a metallic. So someone in the chat, is it supposed to have the orange, or is it just supposed to be red and blue? Because I have no idea. I think that the orange actually looks pretty sick. So when I saw this Optimus and a lot of the pictures, like Ronnie Stark's pictures and stuff like that, I thought it looked really skinny and kind of weird looking, almost like he was too tall. I really like the I forgot what the Transformer language is called, but it's kind of like etched into his little ears there, across his kind of side of his face, side of his mask, and that's pretty sweet. I didn't do any of the light ups or anything yet, but I do think that the paint and the sculpt is phenomenal. I actually like the gun a lot more than I thought I would. The thing is kind of a beast, and without breaking this live, it pegs in pretty strongly there. So there's a light up feature in the gun. I just didn't do that, but this thing's pretty
big.
Pretty big, actually. This is bigger than some pistols that I have. So I think they did a nice job with this. All the wiring and everything. Textures are nice. There's some nice kind of like battle damage kind of around the barrel, and I was surprised that I like the gun so much. I did keep out the Energon hook, and it's okay. It's nothing to really write home about. There's not a lot of detail. It is like a semi-translucent resin. It doesn't light up or anything, but I think it's a cool look nonetheless. These peg in extremely well, and this has got to be the biggest damn Transformer thing. I mean, here's the one that came with the Azursi. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. Pretty soon I'm going to have one that's as big as my head. I guess we all know that he's an Autobot and not a Decepticon, and this thing has a huge peg with a very satisfying magnet. The bonus features, sweet, really cool, nice paint job, really nice detailing, really clean. I was surprised. This was probably the easiest Transformer I've ever put together. There wasn't much to it. It took me, I don't know, less than an hour. And maybe it's because I put together so many by now. And this compared to like a Jet Power or a Shockwave is nothing. I like the chromed out on the back here. Really, really nice kind of paint job there. It actually is quite shiny, and yeah, you kind of see it shining. I really like how the paint is it's real metallic, but it has that like battle scarring. It's pretty damn tall. I'd say this thing is easily, I don't have my ruler, but it's almost as tall as, it's taller than Jet Power, minus the jets. So the Optimus itself is actually bigger. It's a bigger Optimus.
Yeah. Question for you from Eddie. Is there any specific direction you have when collecting these, or do you just wing it? Because I was curious on this Optimus. What made you pick this one up, already having the Jet Power?
I wanted a base form Optimus. I wanted like a pure, like sort of truck Optimus where you don't have all the extra crap. So he was going to be it. Obviously, the one from before that was sold out. The one popped up on Sideshow a couple months ago, and I almost bought it, but then I just stuck out for this, and I'm glad I did. You could just tell it's slightly newer, slightly better paint. I like the paint apps on this better than Jet Power. It's a little bit more alive, and a little bit more detailed, and then even the tires are like the rubber. It actually looks kind of like rubber, and it's kind of like dusty and dirty versus the metallic parts. So, I mean, if you want just like a base Optimus, I don't think you can go wrong. In person, he doesn't look super skinny. He doesn't look awkward. I think he photographs really strange. And then obviously there's a switch out arm that goes down. You can have the two Energon hooks. You can have the two swords. You could have whatever. And then you can kind of just change the way his face is looking depending on what you want to do. But I kind of like him looking out to the side, pointing, and it kind of lines up with the front of the base here. So all in all, I mean, this is maybe like a 9 out of 10 for me for a Transformers piece. My one complaint, and I do agree with Mr. X, I honestly, teeth, I buy things for the teeth. That Venom, which we'll talk about, is crazy. The dentistry in that Venom is amazing.
Yeah.
My one complaint with this Optimus is the base. I wish they could have just shrink it, maybe like.
Yeah, it definitely dwarfs the statue itself.
It needs to shrink maybe like 15%, maybe 20% would be nice. It's maybe an extra, I don't know, 5 inches out, 6 inches out in each way. From behind, it's almost probably like 8 inches extra depth. They could have done maybe like a rectangular. Like I almost kind of missed the rectangular ones from like the last night, or kind of like their stock one. But I will say that this base actually has quite a bit more detail. It has like some gold and some bronze and some silver and some platinum. The floor actually looks a lot nicer. So it does look a lot nicer than sort of like the crappy plain rectangular ones that most of them come on. So I guess that is one thing, but you could definitely tell that this was an updated version. It looks nicer. What's the weight? I think the base is probably 30-ish pounds or something like that.
Okay.
Optimus himself is actually pretty light. They say everyone knows how Transformers go together. You have one leg that pegs and one that kind of stands, and the body kind of goes into two. They say have 2 people do this, but I mean, I think you could do it on your own. I did Shockwave by myself, and that was extremely heavy. Shockwave, I would definitely have 2 people holding the torso and the leg, but this guy, you could easily do it by yourself. Probably the whole thing is probably, I could be wrong, 50-ish pounds, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, not too bad. I probably can just lift him up, and I'm going to put him where the Azursi Optimus is and move the Azursi in my other room where the G1s are.
Okay.
It's earthquake proof. I mean, the base is, I get it. I get it. Yeah, the base is solid. If there's an earthquake, the Optimus is so light, the base is so heavy, it's probably not going anywhere. Do you have the Megatron Dark in the? Yeah, I do. That Megatron is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Megatron, I think he's as big as Jet Power. It's pretty big. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I'll have to find a spot. But I'm going to try to keep all the Bayformers in this room until I get too many of them, and then they'll go to the other room, or I'll just sell a few.
Yeah. Is this one bigger than the Xerxes?
It's taller, and well, the Xerxes, remember, is kind of crouched. He's more erect. I would say the proportions are similar. Just the Xerxes kind of almost doing like a sideways squat. I'd say that, let's see. I mean, the G1s and stuff, you can't really compare too much, but here's the, I'm going to break this thing live. Okay, there we go. So I think,
yeah,
it's pretty close proportionally for a G1 versus. Yeah,
Sean. That's right,
go
Kevin.
Big or go home. Thanks, Sean. Yeah, Sean. I would say Sean and I talked about this. He said that this is like the stance of the Optimus at was it Universal, or this is like the pose.
I've seen this one. I about pulled the trigger on this one a while back ago, and I think it was on Sideshow. But man, I don't know
expensive.
This one. Yeah, it's either this or just go big and get
the Jetwing.
Jetwing, yeah.
I mean, Jetwing is going to be 42 inches tall, which how big is Superman Hush? About 40 something?
41 and a half, 42.
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of camera perspective going on here, but I mean, you can see the difference, and it's
for sure.
That Optimus Jetwing is going to be insane. It's going to be, God, if it's almost as tall as Superman Hush, just save your money and go with it, because in reality, it's not that much more expensive than this. This is, I feel like this could have been maybe like $500 cheaper, possibly. Yeah. The boxes weren't too bad, not too heavy. What's up, Josh? And yeah, you need the Megatron. Megatron's on the way. I think I got Megatron from our boy Josh at Comic Concepts. So he'll take a little bit of time, but it'll show up and shipping will be good. With all the amazing statues you get have do some absolutely just overshadow others. I would say size-wise, yeah, I mean, there's the obvious overshadowing like Thanos. I mean, he overshadows. He has his own whole garage shelf and half of a wall. The XM Hulkbuster, I think, still overshadows almost everything. Size-wise, again, Shockwave literally overshadows half my desk. That Venom and the Carnage are breathtaking. I mean, they're such magnets. Like when I walk into my other room, they're right below my TV, and they're just the detail and the textures and just the concept alone, they look so good together. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is get out or get rid of anything that I just kind of look at and don't care about anymore. So many of you have seen there's like a huge list of Star Wars 1/4 that I'm getting rid of, and then even some bigger Star Wars stuff and a few other things. I just came across, well, we'll talk about it, but the Guts 1/3 that I made a trade with our boy Eddie Brock, and I sent him a Jango Fett exclusive and a Boba Fett Empire Strikes Back for that one, and now I have a 1/4 Guts that I haven't even opened yet, and I'll probably just sell the 1/4.
You're to the point now where
I'm sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, well,
you're to the point now where you got enough big stuff where I think you've seen a big transition as far as, you see sideshow pieces and how much this high-end stuff overshadows it, that it's just, I mean, you've moved a lot of stuff in the last couple months.
I think I've probably made, I mean, a lot of them are Hot Toys. I probably sold about 50 Hot Toys, 50, 60 Hot Toys in the last 2 or 3 months. And then I've sold a bunch of statues. I'm selling, I've sold some big stuff too, actually. And just stuff that doesn't fit in the collection anymore. And even things like that Queen Studio Wonder Woman and the 84 Wonder Woman that, by the way, they're still available. But yeah, I don't have a problem with moving stuff. The only problem I have with moving stuff is that it takes forever to box things up, and I'm going to sleep late, and and I'm tired for work the next day. But I try to when I sell something, I try to sell it within like 24 hours and get it out of the house. There we go. There's Tom. Speaking of people who are buying things, here we go. Break. I think Tom's gonna actually, he's passing through Knoxville, and he's gonna stop by hopefully to Mike's Toy Emporium and pick up some more stuff along with a few others. Let's see, was there a question? If I were to get some Bayformers, it would be this one and their new Megatron. Just waiting for a Xerxes Megatron. I hope they nail it. Michael, it's hard to be like, I agree. I think that's great. But then you get then you see what happens, in 2-3 months when Jetwing comes out, and Jetwing is sitting right here, and you're like, holy shoot, why don't I just wait for that one, like what John was saying? And then I'm sure they're going to come out with something else crazy. And then there's the Beast War movies that are probably going to come out fairly soon over the next couple of years. And there's just always going to be something else. It's hard to restrain with Transformers because they just look so damn good. Even simple ones like, what was that, Blackout, the police car, or Barricade.
Oh yeah.
I think Barricade looks great. I think all the Bumblebees look great. There's just so many. They're just cool. They're very cool statues.
It's really not that hard. Just go G1.
Aiden, Mike, are you going with the higher end J&D pieces coming up?
We'll talk
Platinum
about that.
Wonder. Yeah, we'll talk about that Platinum Wonder Woman. The short and unsurprising answer is yes. And I have another J&D coming in. Let's see, John's J&D is coming back home. It should be here in 2 days. It should be here on Thursday.
Yep.
So I'm excited about that. Cool. Johnny, waiting for Megan Fox with OG Bumblebee. So J&D should do the Megan Fox with the OG Bumblebee. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. Yeah, there's too many good things. There's too many good things. Speaking of good things, I guess we could probably just move on from this. This is a great Optimus. The price is a little high. I think it would be awesome if Sideshow got it in stock and you could get 10% off. Mm-hmm. That would be badass. Which everyone knows Sideshow pads their shipping. So if you're on the West Coast, great. If you're on the East Coast, you'll basically get shipping for free, but then you still pay tax. So best case is, check out Josh Comic Concepts if he still has any. And then, any of our other guys who we normally go to, see if, anyway. Yeah. So thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy from Godlike Statues. This is what I wanted. This is the picture that he posted, and now I have it. I think this looks great.
Yeah, I want this Iron Man now, I think.
I think so. I can't tell you how many people hit me up after this, and they're like, if you see this Iron Man for sale, I want it. And then you told me, and then Shane told me, and then I think Tom actually bought one. And this is a great Iron Man.
Well, heck, that night you unboxed it. There was one on eBay, and somebody said it sold.
Yeah, I know who bought that one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he bought it during the show, I think.
Yeah, because somebody else was complaining about it because they were going to buy it.
I'm telling you, if something's on eBay for a decent price, and we're live and we're talking about it, it's going to sell. Mm-hmm. So just buy it. Just buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Punisher. We're gonna talk about that J&D Bruce. That looked really nice. What oh man. Okay, let's talk about these teeth for a minute. Mm-hmm. So obviously I enjoy teeth. Mostly pulling them and replacing them, but this thing turned out great. What I thought was interesting about this Venom is that, and I think a bunch of people here have this Venom. I didn't have any cracks or any of the weirdness kind of on like the side here where you have these, I guess they would be master muscles or whatever. All the teeth and the drool turned out great. The one thing that was weird is when I turned my box sideways before I opened it, there's like a clink, clink, clink sound. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, shoot. But I opened it and I'm looking and everything's packaged great. I can't find anything wrong. So I pulled Venom up from the styrofoam and I heard clink, clink, clink. And I don't know, there's something loose inside of him. I thought it might have been like a magnet key, but everything keyed in fine. All the magnets worked. It was fine. Mr. X, you save a lot of money doing that. Definitely save a lot of money doing your own dentistry. I'd recommend fluoride and I can send you some supplies if you ever need something. Can we talk about you being? Yeah, we're going to talk about that too, Josh. Yeah, this thing's beautiful. So someone asked me, I think Sean asked me, can you have the Venom, the Carnage, and the comic Spider-Man by Queen Studios all on one garage shelf? I think it's possible. But what I need to do is you push Venom and Carnage out to kind of like the extremes of the shelf and kind of position Spidey right in the front. I'll try that next week and see what it looks like. But these are honestly just so good looking. I think it might look crowded if you have all three on a 48-inch shelf.
So if you had to choose one, what one do you like the best?
Dude, oh man, I kind of figured you're going to ask that, and I should have been prepared, and I'm still not. I haven't had enough time to visually appreciate the Venom, and maybe, I don't know. I think the Carnage is just slightly more interesting to me. I think it has like more textures and more variations of red.
Okay.
But then again, I've had the Carnage a lot longer. I've had time to kind of sit and enjoy it. I literally put this together and looked at it for like a minute and then went back to, normal life. I'd say it'd be extremely close. I would say don't get one without the other. If you only had to get one, probably get the Venom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The seams on the tongue and all that stuff don't really bother me at all. I think it's fine. I can't really tell. I'm not looking that closely. I'm not sitting right here, about to be eaten by them. I do think the tongue is definitely more noticeable on the Venom, and it's different colored than the Carnage. The Carnage blends a little bit better, and I think that's better for the Carnage because a lot of people didn't like the tongue in the promo photos, but in real life, these two are just unbelievably good. I highly, if you have any inkling of interest in it and you've been on the fence, you will not be disappointed. Surprisingly, the Venom bust wasn't as heavy as I thought it'd be pulling it out from the styrofoam. I was surprised by that. So maybe there's some hollow elements or something like that.
Yeah.
But, then again, everything is light compared to Thanos. Once you lift the Thanos, everything is light.
Yeah, they definitely pair together well.
Yeah, I think they're perfect together. I think, and this would be interesting. This would be cool to maybe get some kind of statue in between. I think it's missing like a quarter scale or something, just something in between them. I'm not sure what yet. We can figure it out. If you guys have any suggestions, drop it in the chat too, or leave a comment afterwards. And here we go. Now this I wouldn't recommend. That seems extremely dangerous. That doesn't seem like a good idea. I'll pay for that. Let's see. Randy says, come join us at Singapore Comic-Con December 10th, 11th with the latest display. Queen Studios and Infinity Studios are booth teasers. Yeah, apparently Queen's going to be having some special things at the Singapore Comic-Con that are going to be new releases and POs. So we'll look forward to that. And if you are in Singapore at the time, I wish I can go. That'd be fun. You get to check them out. Wait, hold on. Aiden is very self-serving. So Aiden is selling a Spider-Man, and if anyone wants more information, just hit me or Aiden up. Yeah, the painted teeth on the Venom, they do look like real teeth. I love the black teeth on the Carnage, but these look like real teeth. Like I could probably make a denture out of them. Yeah, it'd be sweet. Maybe the new XM Venom. Yeah, or maybe the Hulk Venom, maybe possibly. That would be cool. Get a touch of green on that shelf. Actually, damn, yeah, that's a good idea.
I think if you're going to put a 1/4 scale statue in between, you need a Spider-Man like webbing away from both of them.
That's what I was thinking. That'd be cool.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be neat. Okay, we're gonna have to look at some Spider-Man options. That'll be neat. Symbiote Spider-Man. That would be, yeah. This is a great piece. I think this was, again, it was in between our show and Payne's show. This is the Last Sleep Gogeta. It's a render, but it's a colored render. And I think Last Sleep has proven that they do some amazing Dragon Ball stuff. I think this thing's like 90 centimeters tall with the aura. And price is like $7.99, $6.99, something like that. Obviously not including shipping, so do go for it. Their UI Goku should be here at some point soon. And that thing, everyone who collects Dragon Ball Z says that's like statue of the year for them. Okay. So you can't go wrong with Last Sleep. Anything else?
And then I think I have.
Okay, yeah, this is so Eddie Brock, who's pretty active. I've sold him some stuff, and he's kind of doubling down on Star Wars, and that's his Star Wars focus, which is fine. I think that's great. I love having a Star Wars focus. But he just hit me up and he's like, any chance that you want to trade for a PCS 1/3 Venom or this? And I was just like, I'm like, I got the 1/3 Rage, on PO. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, and I have the quarter scale Black Swordsman. And I'm like, wait a minute, I could just have this Black Swordsman with the 1/3 Rage, and then plus I have the Skull Knight on horseback. And I could probably have nothing else and just be happy with those three and be done. And then I do want that, if they ever will make it, the Griffith and Guts, the artistic one with the capes and all that from the last Prime 1 showcase. I would get that, but So I've received the box with all of the statue components, and the box with the base should be here tomorrow or the day after. So thank you, Eddie.
Okay, and I think that was about it for your pickups, right? Was there anything else?
I mean, the only other thing is I PO'd the Optimus bust. I think, did we talk about that last time? Probably.
I have it on here. I was gonna bring it up because we didn't have specifics, I think, last time. So.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah, that's secured. I'm pretty happy about that, and we'll talk about that and prices and what you guys think. But yeah, let's move on to something else.
Yeah, so I just
we got
had
plenty to talk about.
2 pickups. I had this one.
Nice.
So I've been waiting for this a while. Got it on a good deal. And Blitzwing. So
did you get these in your house yet?
Yeah, they're in my garage right now. I just haven't had time to unbox them.
Open that Blitzwing, and I want to know what you think.
Okay, he'll be behind me next week. So
okay, yeah, this could be life changing for you.
I told you.
I can't wait to see it either.
Yeah, I mean, this is my first Transformer, so I think it's.
Hey, this is available, not from me, but this Optimus.
I know. I need to decide what I'm doing there. So
if you're gonna pick one Optimus, get the Jetwing.
I know that's
It'll probably be like the best Optimus ever.
Yeah.
I got a question for each of you. John, why did you decide to go with Blitzwing for your first Transformer? And Mike, why don't you own Blitzwing?
John, go first.
This was a great deal, and I was like, it was a deal I couldn't pass up, and I love the design of Blitzwing, especially in the movie, But so I was like, what the heck? This will be my first one. I mean, I've already ordered the Megatron, so.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. So,
nice. Okay, I didn't know that, or did I know that?
No, it's been recent, but it's just been. You guys have been talking about Transformers for I don't know how long, and I've kind of been outside the club for a while. So, well, because originally, if you can remember, I was gonna just do the Queen Studios, that kind of diorama Megatron Optimus piece.
Yeah.
But then I just kind of decided I may want to go deeper than that, so I just decided to stick with Prime 1 and see how far it goes.
Fair enough. I don't own that yet because I didn't find a good deal, and also I like it. I don't know how deep I want to go. He's a singular character from the Bumblebee movie, and yeah, I do have the Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie, but it's his movie. So I think what I'll do is I'll wait for John to get it and put it behind him, and then I'll look at it for a couple of weeks and then probably end up buying it.
Yeah.
What is it, about 26 inches tall?
I think it's not too much taller than Bumblebee. Bumblebee's probably about 25, 26.
31 inches tall.
31.
Oh, wow. That is pretty tall, actually.
Man, that's pretty tall.
So
I wonder, maybe, and it's not like his wings are that much taller than his. Okay. All right. Never mind. I'm interested. All right, John, just let me know what you think.
Okay.
The sizest.
Here's a question for me and Shane. If you could steal something from Dr. Mike's pad, what would you take? Go ahead, Shane. Is there anything you could come to mind?
Well, I guess it would depend on a couple factors. One, do I have to fit it into my current collection because I don't have room for some pieces that he has? Two,
that's a good point.
Can I take it and sell it right away, or is it to keep in my collection as is, or my collection if it would fit in? Kind of depends, because otherwise I'd just take the most expensive piece and sell it, obviously.
Okay. Let's make it interesting. What's something that you would try to fit into your collection? Keep in mind the Magneto LBS is coming tomorrow.
Yeah, you go first, John. I mean, it's your show. You go.
I don't know. I mean, I'm already getting Chewbacca and Wonder Woman bust from you, and those have been the two that I've kind of
highly coveted.
Looking at for a while. So I'm kind of getting two of the ones I've been eyeing for a while. But other than that,
Oh, there's so many good things here. Come on.
I know. I'm
There
thinking.
are a lot of good things. I mean, for me, it's a lot. A lot of your collection is amazing. Actually, all of your collection is amazing, but a bunch of it wouldn't
More
fit into my
figures.
collection. Take out the Bayformers, take out any movie stuff, take out anime, and take out busts.
Well,
So
dude,
what are we left
I'm
with?
looking at 2 that would fit your collection perfectly. It's right
I'm
over here.
thinking maybe your XM Hulkbuster.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
mhm.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I
that would be
love that
one.
piece. I don't love it as much as some people do. I think it looks amazing. It just I don't love it as much as some people do, but I would definitely take that.
If you can get it for, if you could steal it.
Hey, if I could get it for steel, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. We got a lot more to talk
That was a
about.
good question, John.
That is a
Yeah.
good question.
Shane, did you have anything new in the last week? Pre-orders or anything? Yeah.
No, my buddy came over on the weekend there.
Oh yeah.
And, I got a Lizard, repainted XM Lizard, added to the
Okay.
collection. So that was it for me for this week. Working on a deal right now. I'll see if it goes through. I'll tell you guys about it if it does.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I got some statues shipping and saw some new renders for that custom Cobra Commander I'm helping design and build.
Okay.
Sweet.
So the sculptor is back at it. So he sent some adjustments today. So that was promising. It's been a few months, so that's back on track.
Okay. All right. Oh, and this one I have shipping this week. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to ask you guys that left
Mhm.
leg.
I know, but
Does it bother you?
no.
Everyone sees it, but some people it bothers and some people it doesn't.
I mean,
it bothers me a lot. Like a lot.
I got to see it in person. Again, things look weird in photos, and maybe this is accentuated by the photo. Just like I thought the Optimus was like really skinny in photos, but he's actually pretty robust. So it might be just be one of those things. And BSC said that it doesn't really bother him as much, and it's not as apparent. But I don't know. I do think the cape is badass. I love the anatomy. And I think it looks great next to the Batcave Hush. I think that looks insane.
Well, I've been
what I don't get about the cape, do you got a shot from behind? I got a question for you guys. Something doesn't make sense to me.
I don't think so.
What was your question?
Well, when you see the cape from behind, it's kind of hard to explain. It almost seems like it's 2 or 3 sections of cape because one flows up.
I noticed
and then it overlaps another piece that's flowing down, and you'd figure if it was all flowing up in the back, it would be up together, but it's kind of like this, and it almost looks like it's 2 capes like overlapping each other, and one's kind of up, one's kind of up and to the side. It looks really weird from behind. It does not look right to me at all. It's not one cape. Doesn't make sense.
No, that makes sense. I remember seeing that in Chris's video, and I gotta see it in person.
In that comic, though, does he have like some kind of fucked up overlapping cape and not one solid cape?
I don't think so.
Because if not, then something's wrong with the statue.
It could just
at
be,
least from what I see. I kept staring at it yesterday or the day before, and I'm like, I don't get it.
Damn it, that's another thing I need to look out for.
But it's in the back, right? So if it's not a centerpiece, who cares?
No.
I just don't know why they would do it.
Darth Rashid, what's up, man? Grim Knight, we've been seeing a lot of people getting their Grim Knights. So I think the pictures I've seen of the Grim Knight look incredible, and I got mine through Sideshow.
The Grim Knight, that looks really good.
Yeah, dude, I would jump on it.
Really
mine
good.
should be coming in a month or 2, I guess.
I love the portrait with the mask pulled up.
Yes,
that looks fucking badass.
Dude, there's like 20-something guns.
He's the Punisher, right? Like
right, he's like the Batman Punisher. Yep.
Yeah,
it's gonna be sweet.
All right, new stuff.
Oh, what's this?
So this is a Yeah, video game. I thought it was interesting on these pieces. I don't know if you've noticed.
Agreed, Mr. X.
It's gaming heads.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like their stuff sells out extremely fast. That or Sideshow just doesn't get very many of them, but I've noticed that the last couple they've done sell pretty fast. It's not like it's a tiny edition, you know.
1,000. What is this from?
Oh, BioShock.
Oh, okay,
Video
okay.
game, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That actually I have heard of.
Yeah. So thought this was interesting. Drop
What is
ship
that?
from
That's
Aliens.
sweet.
Looks pretty cool, but
How big is this thing?
a little spendy. That's why I was curious to see how big
Oh,
it-
Hollywood Collectibles.
Yeah, they're always width 20. Oh, I guess it's the width. 24.
It's 2 feet wide. That's pretty good. Oh, is it width that way? It must be.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not as big as I thought.
Yeah. We only got one hot toy tonight. I know a lot of people were excited to get this. I could care less about this, but
You're not a Cobb Vanth fan?
he's all right.
Hey, I think that the likeness looks pretty good. I think
Yeah.
it's a Boba variant pretty much, and there's a lot of Boba Fett collectors. So I totally get the excitement. Oh wow, I didn't realize it was $300.
Yeah, that's what people were
Damn.
complaining about. And I don't know, man, I'm just over hot toys anymore. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like everybody's fire selling stuff right now, you know. Sideshow's trying to get rid of, they're sitting on a ton of stuff right now.
Yes, yeah, fire sales at sideshows and at Mike's Emporium.
Yep.
Yeah, this I didn't realize what the price was in that case. Damn. Yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait. Someone will be selling it for like 200
Pretty much.
next year. Yeah.
I'm selling this for 200.
At some point in the future.
How tall is this?
12 inches.
Yeah.
Mike, I thought it's go big or go home. You keep flip-flopping.
No, I haven't bought any hot toys in a while. I haven't. I've been pretty good.
I thought you just said you'll wait till someone's selling it for 200.
Well, I meant if I were to get it, like if I were to buy it. I think Mr. X can do 2 beers in 4 minutes. That should be pretty
for sure.
easy.
He looks like a hard drinker for sure.
Let's see. Yeah, that's expensive. That's not. It's not even a Boba Fett. I mean, okay, yeah, the head sculpt looks great, but damn. Every week, 20 new items are available for PO. I'm not. Yeah, pretty much it. There's a ton of stuff. Bottoms up. The dropship, yeah, that dropship is really cool. Now, does that dropship have some lineage to the prop or anything like that, John, that you know of?
Well, I'm not sure.
Kevin's done with hot toys. Amazing. No need to PO. It's true.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I mean, hopefully they're getting smarter because you're starting to see a lot more stuff sell out.
Yeah.
But
we'll see.
We say that, and then they magically come back into stock. So
I know.
It's just games.
And in arts or nothing. Yeah, I can see that. Most likely Sideshow will sell it for 200 when they're stuck in crates. Yep. Because I don't think Cobb Vanth is that popular of a character. I love you, Shane. Yes, in that way. Bring the orange thong.
There's a reason I watch all your videos, Mr. X.
Do 1/6 scale and add 1-to-1 ambiances in the room. That's true. You could do 1/6 and 1/1. And art's going to be a new king to making 1/6 scales. Well, it's because they're not releasing a 1/6 scale figure every 4 days. They're releasing a 1/6 scale figure every 2 to 3 months, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't released that many this year. 25% off in no time. I agree with that for sure. There you go. And I saw Justice Buster on Sideshow is waitlisted or near waitlisted. Yeah, that's probably. I believe that, but it'll still be available on Prime One Direct and all of our retail buddies.
Let me ask you guys and everyone in the watching too. Justice Buster or War Tank? What would you take? What do you like better?
If you only had to choose one.
Yeah.
War
Forget
Tank,
what goes
easy.
with your collection, just aesthetically. What do you like better?
War Tank.
War Tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I go Justice Buster.
What?
Eh.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
Yeah, for sure. Hands down.
Okay. Okay. Dude, War Tank is just so
See,
dynamic.
Kevin's a smart man. Kevin knows.
What did Kevin say?
Justice Buster. Mr. X, no. There you go. Me, Kevin, Mr. X, Justice Buster, right choice. End of story.
Wow. Well, I mean, I'm getting the Justice Buster. I think it looks amazing. Like, I like both, but if I only had to choose one, I think that War Tank is just, there's so much going on with that damn War Tank. I mean, you get a quarter scale War Tank, a quarter scale, what the hell is his name?
War Machine.
What?
War Machine.
Yeah, War Machine. You can combine them. You get guns. You get no guns. You get a lot. Now then again, what's the cost?
But you don't
War
get
Tank is-
Batman in a giant fucking robot, which is cool.
I know, which is awesome. I know that
Yeah.
it is awesome. It's amazing.
And the portraits are amazing.
Dude, I'm not
That all black
arguing with
portrait
you.
is sick.
I'm not arguing at all. I think that is incredible. And otherwise I wouldn't have PO'd it. But I just
No,
think
it's a nice
God,
piece. I really like the look of that Justice Buster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that
you
is
did,
true.
Mr. X.
Yeah, my War Tank actually it should be here in a week. Yeah, should be here in a week. I just paid shipping to our good buddy Ben at Cosmic Chase. And it was about exactly what I thought it was going to be. It was more than Thanos, I'll tell you that much. But yeah. Thanks, Ben. It was reasonable. It could have been worse. He could have padded it up a little bit. I'm out of prints. I can't do prints anymore because I have a storage unit full of boxes of prints.
I know.
But I saw this, and this is Darren Tan, I believe, and I do have a couple other of his, and he's one of my favorite artists, and I think he nailed this Vader with the Mustafar background. What do you guys think? Yay, nay?
I like it. I'll get it.
Yeah, I think.
Speaking of
I
prints,
don't
I
get it,
just-
but I think it looks really good.
Just got the Rogue
Ooh.
One finally out.
Oh, nice.
there's
That looks
that.
good.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that
Fantastic
looks
movie.
sweet.
yeah, it's a nice one.
That looks really good.
Yeah, I was horrible with prints for a while. I've slowed down quite a bit. I try to not
Yeah.
even watch anymore because it's so easy just to. My wife wants to kill me because I just have tubes showing up the door all the time.
Yeah, dude, it's so bad. Where I could just basically throw them all away. But
Yeah. Yeah. Here's a new reveal. Fisto.
Looks good.
Yeah, it really does.
I mean, it's NYC, so you know the quality is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
It's too bad it's a Jedi, but
Mike, would you consider this?
he's getting out of 1/4 scale Star Wars.
yeah, I can't get this. Now, that being said, I think it's great. Kit Fisto 2.0. I think the base looks awesome. Michael always does a great job. It's for Star Wars. I'm only 1/3 and 1-to-1, and then studio scale.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this looks beautiful. I think that
Yeah, it
Michael
looks
just
nice.
keeps getting better and better and better and better. And he's getting better at clear resins and just, yeah, this, I mean, if you're a Clone Wars fan, if you're a Jedi fan, if you're a quarter scale Star Wars fan, yeah, this is sweet. I'm surprised Mr. X doesn't have his own private jet.
No
Come
kidding.
on. Yeah. You go hang out and coach.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just kidding. Give me a break. Mr. X goes first class everywhere.
The new YouTube war. Dr. Mike versus Mr. X.
Yeah, actually, that would be pretty funny. He would destroy me. That's okay.
Good for you. I mean, if that's all it takes to bring down a plane, then what the fuck? It's obviously bullshit.
No, right? Oh, I forgot
Like,
to
come
turn
on.
my Wi-Fi off, or I forget. Oh, dude,
Why scan you for a bomb if all you have to do is keep your phone on?
Yeah.
dude, cellular signal, you can't even pick up anything, dude. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I did pick this up today.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a signature edition by an ILMer who I don't think he's ever had a signature out. I think it's a pretty good size. Weequay. I like the concept of it, almost like a shrunken head type deal.
Mhm.
And I forgot that I ordered the MYC Jabba Skiff studio scale model, and so I could put this next to that. So
I was going to ask you where you're going to put it. It's pretty small.
it's going to go next to the Skiff, which is actually
Okay.
pretty damn big. So it'll be like a proximity piece to the Skiff.
Right. Okay. fair enough.
Because yeah, I got that shipping notification. I'm like, I don't even know I ordered this and paid the shipping, and the shipping was actually pretty cheap. So Michael's doing really good on shipping too. And I know Regal Robot, people, it is a little expensive for a maquette, but it's a signature edition. It's lineage. It's based off the original prop. It's handmade in the United States by a small team. And it's going to look badass. I think it's shipping in about 8 to 10 weeks. You could do a 6-month payment plan, which makes it pennies. You don't have to get the signature if you don't care. I just think for some of these rare things, I'll go ahead and I'll get these. And I like supporting Tom.
Yeah. What do you think on this?
I completely agree with you, Johnny.
I agree. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It seems like they're throwing a Star Wars label on everything. And
Yeah.
just,
mhm.
hey, here's a log of shit. It was on Hoth. Buy this for $1,000.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
authentic.
Yep. Somebody would buy it, Shane. The sad thing.
100%. Don't think I haven't thought about it.
Yeah. It's all right.
All right.
Oh man, this
We
thing
got the Rage
is
Edition guts. They kind of announced it last week when we usually by the end of the show, Prime One announces something. So we'll see.
It was literally we got off the show. John sent me this.
Yeah.
And it's like, bing. Yep.
Yeah.
And Mike,
Now-
Mr. X is firing back after he made that coach comment.
Hold on.
And so it begins. YouTube war begins. I love it.
Relative pennies, and actually no math. I got it. I don't do math. I have my assistants do the math for me.
Oh fuck.
That's why if you come do some sedation, I just kind of estimate the drugs and you get a better experience. Just kidding.
Hopefully this works.
I'm just kidding. Man, we had a 6-hour sedation today. That was crazy. Anyway, back to statues. All right. Yeah, this
I
That
may
looks
have
really
to pick
good.
this one up. Yeah, this may be the
God.
one for me.
that head sculpt, the bonus head sculpts look.
I know.
Oh man, that looks fantastic. Hey John, can you pull up the one that was released like a month ago? The Berserker. Oh, I didn't even see that. That's really nice. The yeah, that looks really good. Is there like a quick link to it? I'm just trying to think. You get the Black Swordsman, you get the Berserker, and you get the Rage. So how different is the Black Swordsman from the last one they just released? I feel like it wasn't that much different, but this Rage one is miles different.
There it is. Not 7.
Oh man. Oh dude, we pulled like a lot on that patient today. A lot. Okay. This does look good. This does look good. Okay. Yeah, it's quite different from it's very different from the Black Swordsman.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not all too much different from the next one, from the full-on Rage. Okay. I can see having all three. I can see how if you're like a diehard Guts fan or Berserk fan, I can see that. Okay. Fair enough.
All right.
Okay,
looks
someone
they
else
did-
needs.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say someone else needs to talk about that one, about the ghost.
The Jinsakai.
Yeah.
I don't. We need Sean here. He could tell us more about it. So, I'm
I
guessing
was going
that
to say
these.
Pain for a sec, but I realized it's not anime.
No, it's a video game.
Yeah.
I kind of like
So
that. It's a repaint, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, I think so. What they have 3 versions now.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
I think it looks beautiful.
mm-hmm. What is the edition size? I'm curious. Oh, only 150.
Okay, so it's just a
So
small
that
repaint.
makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, 150 on both.
PJ, that's an offer that I would not turn down.
Let's see. All right, Mike.
Oh, here we go. Let's talk about it.
So I wanted to bring up a question as you were kind of showing this your Prime 1 Optimus you just got. So you recently talked to me about having one of a character or one iteration of kind of a design.
Okay.
So I wanted to press you a little bit.
Okay.
Like, is this an exception as far as like for Optimus? Are you kind of just no rules on him or?
I think that there's a difference between busts and I'm okay. I think some things you can have a bust and a statue. And okay, I know these rules don't make sense. So for example, with the Carnage and the Venom, I think I said that that's pretty much all I wanted. You know, I don't need another Venom. I don't need another Carnage. That's a pretty great representation. But then again, they're kind of just like slimy, you know, creatures, and there's not really much to their legs, and it's pretty much a really good representation right there. With Iron Man, Transformers, like mecha type deals, there's a lot going on. So, you know, Optimus has all these different things, you know, all these different colors, and you know, his legs are unique from his torso and his head and his arms. And I think it's fair that when a statue, when you add legs, you know, to make it 1-to-1, and it's value added, I think it's fine to have one of each. I think that this Optimus is such like a hit the nail on the head, so perfect with the design, the details, you know, and human sized. I just thought it couldn't be passed up. Now, obviously, it could be passed up. There's a lot of people complaining about prices and all that stuff. But this is so striking to me. It's just one of those things that I saw and I was just like, I have to have, like, not even hesitate. And, you know, and Todd just happened to reach out at the right time and, you know, pulled the trigger. But I think that if you had this and then you put this Optimus right next to him, there's so much more you can get out of both of them versus if I had, you know, maybe just like a Venom statue and then the Venom bust. And like, well, you're not really getting much more added value from having the hips, and the legs. You know, same with like an Iron Man. So Iron Man, you know, he can have lots of different functions, belt, legs, you know, thrusters, guns, all this stuff. Same with like a Boba Fett. So Boba Fett has like the knee guns, and he has all these knives and pouches around his ankles. You know, I guess that's my internal thought process when I'm trying to figure out what I want, what I don't want. No, okay, so that's not true anymore. It's not true anymore.
Prove us wrong, Mike.
Yeah,
I haven't.
It's kind of true.
Hold on. I haven't PO'd the Thor yet. See?
But you will.
You know in your head it's a done deal, don't
You know you're going to do it.
Ah, damn it. We need to
You
talk
just
about
wait
that.
till it says low stock or one left, and then you do it, and you feel justified.
Yeah, I know. Then they'll have to like go to Randy and be like, okay, Randy, just give me one. I don't know. I think this thing is stunning. I think it's a masterpiece, and I think that if the Venom is as good as it is, and the Carnage is as good as it is, and all these Queen busts, you guys okay?
That's not coming from me.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, that only left one person, so.
Okay. All right. Daddy John. I think that every single Queen bust that has come out, with maybe the exception of the Vision on some people, has been a home run, review wise, quality wise. I know there's been a couple of QC things with the Rescue bust and again
There's
with the
always
Vision.
QC somewhere.
Right. But I mean, like every single Queen bust that I have around here is just absolutely phenomenal. So I have no doubt that this is going to be like the Optimus Bayformer to own. And then maybe when this comes in, I'm not saying that I need to keep this, but maybe I'll sell this. And maybe this will be my Optimus representation. And I don't think I'll ever sell Jet Power. I think he's too good. And maybe that's it.
So you and I talked about this. I asked you if you planned on getting the XM, the G1 busts. You said you might.
Did you guys see Art's pictures that he put up of the Megatron and the? Oh, he didn't put them up yet,
for the review. It's supposed to be tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, Art sent us some pictures, from his not professional camera, because I was dying to see them, and yeah, they look so good, so
Agreed.
good. I'm really, I've had a lot of people reach out to me recently about like giving me really good deals. And if any of our vendor friends out there want to reach out to me and give me a great deal on XM Optimus and XM Megatron bus, please, I'm looking for that great deal, a deal I can't refuse.
Me too. If it's a 2-for-1, I'll take the free ones.
There we go.
Done.
That's fine. Or at least offer us both the deal. It's a low ES. This is a low ES too, 199. I think that, yeah, is it expensive? Yes. I think that $39.99, $39.89, $38.99. I don't think they're trying to keep below what that magic 4 plus K number.
Were you surprised at all that it was about 4?
I was really Well, I have a conversation with Sean saying I think it's going to be between 35 and 4, because Sean's like, it's going to be 45, 4 to 45. And I was like, no way. We were both right. It was 4. Yeah, plus shipping. I know it's going to be expensive. He's probably going to come in a pretty damn big box like the Venom. That's a huge ass box. So shipping is probably going to be, let's see, from Tide, probably 300-400, I'm guessing. So yeah. Am I sad? No. I think this is freaking sweet. I think this is going to be a jewel. And I think anyone who misses, I think once it's going to be like anything else. Once it comes out and it starts hitting people's collections, people are going to freak.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about this. Shane, you're the least invested in this.
Let the hate begin.
It's not hate, John. It's not hate. It's just, like I said, if a statue company is going to come out and say, this is our platinum, premium, diamond, whatever the fuck they want to call it, line, it's going to be better than all of our other stuff, then why the fuck would I want to buy the other stuff? Give your best quality to your customers all the time. For the prices we pay, we damn well deserve their best quality on every piece, not just one special piece that's double or triple the price once a year. That's bullshit.
So
that's how I see it.
Did you hear kind of what they said in one of the reviews, or not the review, one of the teasers before they started doing this? They justified what it meant to be platinum?
Remind me in case I didn't.
Okay, it was a real short video, and he was like, okay, platinum doesn't mean more silicone necessarily because not all characters need silicone. Platinum doesn't mean higher quality or better because we're always trying to give our customers the best thing.
Okay.
What he described platinum as more complicated to produce, a much more difficult build, like something that is almost quote impossible for.
Yeah, that looks fucking crazy. That looks like something no one's ever built before. A museum pose with Wonder Woman.
Right, I don't get it. I don't.
No, I know what you're saying, though, Mike. I get you. That's what they said. But like,
that's
does
what they
that look
said.
complicated in any way, shape, or form?
Dude, I've never built a statue. I don't know. Like, I don't know painting silicone. I don't know any of this.
Sure, but I mean, when they say complicated, first and foremost, I think of the pose, and it's museum. How fucking more simple can you get?
Yeah.
Second, I bet you this will be 2.5 times the price because it's their platinum. Is it platinum?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Premium
the
platinum. Is that what they call it?
I think 2 times is a little much. I think that would put it over 4K.
Okay.
So maybe like 1.5.
My guess is just over 3. I said 3.3 is what I guess.
3 to 3.5 is my guess too.
And their average pieces are what, about 2?
2.1, 2. What was the most expensive one? What was Harley? 223, 24, maybe.
Yeah. All right, so even if it's $1,000 more than the other pieces, they're really going to have to.
And I'm hearing, like, I won't give much details on it, but I think people will be shocked. So from what I've been told, what the price will be, I was shocked.
Shocked in a good way or shocked in a bad way?
In a bad way.
Yeah, wait, do you have like some insider scoop, John?
Kinda, but I can't say anything about it.
Just say to us here. It won't leave this channel.
Yeah, that's not going to leave us and the 30 people who are watching and potentially hundreds more afterwards. It's fine.
So there you go. That just proves my point. Like I just have a problem. We pay a lot of money for the pieces we have nowadays. It's not like, a few years ago where you're buying a quarter scale statue for $500. Like now a quarter scale statue, you're paying $1,000, $1,200, $1,300. For that price, we should be getting their best quality or their best work or the best craftsmanship or whatever, their best QC on every fucking piece, not just one special piece a year at a jacked up inflated price. And I just don't like that idea.
The crazy thing is it's like with this one, you might as well buy a Queen bust or an Infinity Studios bust.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Like,
oh damn!
I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But from what
Hector, did you just pick up that J&D Catwoman that Todd just put on the site like maybe a few hours ago? I got that email.
Congrats, Hector! It's a nice piece.
Big Bad Toy Store had one too for $24.
Really?
Big Bad Toy Store, man, they jack up their prices so much.
It actually wasn't bad, though.
I understand they have $4 shipping, which is great for you guys. But for someone who's not in the States and their prices are jacked, that doesn't help us out at all.
Oh, yeah, they do have it. But plus tax. Unless you're John.
Yep, no tax for me.
Sean Sanders said this. He saw it in person today. He sent me a picture. He said it was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So for him to do that, I mean, that's
that's high praise.
Yeah. But I would love to have this one, but I mean, Catwoman on Bat Cycle is 3-4 months away, 6 months away.
True, but Mike, you're getting Wonder Woman back, so you need to commit.
Yeah. Well, wait.
Plus, so you're getting the 2-pack Bale. So you almost need to. I mean, that one on the bike is almost a side piece, in my opinion.
That's true. The one on the bike is going to be a whole garage shelf, and it'll probably be, well, it can't be top shelf. It needs to be.
I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with that piece.
Oh, it's in stock, Big Bad Toy Store, which means it'll get here in about a week. Wait, John, you own this one, right?
Mm-hmm. It's the
Do
best
you-
one. Yeah, it's the best one. I mean, Wonder Woman's good too, but she's probably my favorite so far.
Is that the Catwoman where she's sprawled out on the bike?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, keep talking. I'm going to do some thinking.
Here comes a live online buying. I love it.
I'm just saying, since you have, I mean, I'm giving you back to J&D one, so you almost have to commit.
Yeah, you're committed.
Yeah, you're getting the Harley, you're getting what's her face, the Aquaman, what's her face?
Oh, Mira.
Yeah,
You're
true.
getting her?
Yeah, I think she looks too good.
I mean, if you think she looks good, you got to get Catwoman.
Well,
Why
know,
would you get Catwoman? That's the question.
You kind of have me, well, because of the bike piece, but you're right. The bike is kind of this would look pretty good with the double bail. And I guess I know with like the packaging issues and having, all of that, if there's any issues, we could just go ahead and return it to Big Bad.
Is it Chasen or Payne that's also getting the
Which one?
Did he stall out right?
Oh, is he frozen?
Yeah. He
okay,
froze,
we're still
right?
here.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. It's Payne got
There
the
he
cat
is.
one, but then he's back. Shane, finish your thought.
Yeah, I was saying, is it Chasen or Payne that's getting the Amber Turd?
It's Payne. Payne and I bought it at the same time because we're like that together. Like you and Mr. X.
Oh, really? I don't know. I think Mr. X is cheating on me. I'm seeing him and PJ having a love affair here in the chat. Getting a little jealous.
In their limo, right?
Talking about a human centipede.
Oh, damn. I have better internet at 20,000 feet. Does this come with 2 head sculpts? Oh, it does.
One for, yeah.
This looks phenomenal.
It looks good. I almost wish I would have got the 2-pack. I don't understand how you can get this, but not Catwoman.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, Mike. You're not making any sense.
Okay, damn it. I got it. It's ordered. You bastards.
You're welcome.
You will not regret it. I'm telling you.
Okay. Now, here, my favorite thing to do. Let's check and see if it's out of stock now. Oh, it's still in stock. They had more than one?
Lucky's going to return.
Yeah, they've been sold out. I was actually looking forever on there, and I didn't think they'd ever, because she actually left the site for a while, so I thought she was sold out. And Payne, I actually got mine from Payne, so.
Okay, well, who's gonna follow me here? There's still one more or two more. Selena Kyle, J&D on Big Bad Toy Store, $4 shipping in stock. You don't have to wait 3 years. I'm still waiting for my Prime 1 Joker 1/3.
I got one for you, Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna just cancel it. I don't care about losing the NRD. They're probably never even getting it. So, okay, it's ordered. Live order. You saw it here. And actually, it does make sense because look, you could have the double bail, you have Selena, and you have the Joker, and pew, there you go. There's your display.
I'm crossing my fingers. I hope they do a Bane. I think that would be so cool. Finish the line, do a Bane.
Yeah. A Ra's al Ghul would be pretty cool. I doubt they would do it. But it'd be cool. It probably wouldn't be very popular.
Would you guys want a Scarecrow?
Nah.
That would be cool too.
On?
It'd be cool.
Maybe him shooting out some gas from the wrist and the mask on.
It'd be cool. Oh, dude, I forgot I ordered that Pacific Rim Crimson Typhoon. The Way Studio one from Big Bad 2. I'll probably never see that. Yep.
I bet there's a lot you forgot about, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, I keep it on my notes app on my iPhone, which it has been getting shorter. This tailoring, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be excellent.
Yeah.
The suit. Oh, never mind. Eddie disagrees. The suit on the Bale looks kind of generic. Look at that watch, dude. Look at that watch.
I know.
God, I think this is going to be nice in person.
Mm-hmm. I need to get to selling. I have the Queen Studio one right now.
Yeah, I held off. I don't have any Bale. No, I don't have any Bale Batman right now. I just have the two Jokers.
I mean, I got mine for like 1,000 shipped, so I got it
That's
for
a
a
good
great
deal.
deal.
Yeah, you got it for a good deal.
Mhm.
Again, the Pattinson Bruce Wayne. I think I would consider that one.
The Pattinson one.
I'd consider it. Yeah.
I'm gonna pass. It hasn't connected, like it was a good movie, but
I agree.
I don't know that I'm connected to it at all.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of lost its luster after.
Well, and hell, they're pumping out a ton of stuff for it.
I know.
Everybody's making something, and we haven't even seen Sideshow stuff they revealed
That's
a few
true.
months ago.
That's true. This is long sold out. Does anyone have any of these available? I know Todd is waitlisted for single and double, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's sold out of this.
Let me check one place. I think
Shugo?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
No.
I'm still waiting for someone else to order something and join me. It doesn't have to be you guys, but someone in the chat, please. Besides Mr. X, ordering another beer on the plane ride. Yeah, this looks good. I'm excited about that.
Let's see here.
I can get some. I think J&D's Pattinson Batman will have some issues selling since there are so many 1/3 scale options. Yeah, but is the J&D Pattinson sold out? I don't think it is.
I don't think. No, I've seen that. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about this. Jon Snow Prime one's shipping to me, and
Oh,
next
yes,
week or so.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm getting it from Todd. So maybe Todd will be getting a batch. Maybe.
Oh, here it is. Let's see.
Todd does have another Selena Kyle left.
Oh,
If
he does.
if Big Bad isn't available.
How much is he asking?
3. Wait a
See,
minute.
that was a good deal.
Yeah, that was a good deal.
I'm surprised, honestly, Big Bad Toy Store didn't jack it up now that it's like in stock.
Okay, this is new. There is a double Batman available for pre-order on Spec Fiction right now. Available.
Price hike?
Let me see. A little bit, $469. Sorry, $4,069. But free shipping.
Okay, there is a single bale on GFX distribution.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He's still got them.
Todd is sold out of single bales. Yeah, I would say that if you're on the fence on this double bale, this has been waitlisted with Todd for a long time. So go and jump on this because, I mean, obviously Todd's not going to get it right away. It's going to be probably a couple months at least, 2-3 months. But yeah, that's pretty nice. And yeah, both of the Pattinsons are available from Todd with free shipping, $3K. And the other one, the regular Pattinson is $26.49. Okay.
Okay.
I'll have to fly Coach in November to Disney. Coach Plus. You get a little bit extra leg. You get 6 inches more leg space. Just enough.
What does this say? Hey, we need to go. Yeah, maybe we'll do an unboxing or something.
Yeah, dude, I can't. That would be a good one to do an unboxing for. There shouldn't be that many pieces.
Yeah, it should be simple.
Let's do that. I can't wait for that Jon Snow on Throne. Let's see. Dr. Mike doesn't know the definition of extreme. I like the extreme lifestyle, but I'm kind of laid back.
Free shipping on Thor? Is that the bust?
Yeah. That's what Mrs. X says. That's perfect.
Okay.
All right. Can we finally talk about this? Which, by the
So,
way, Todd's price is not bad, and I think it includes shipping.
how much was it on his site? I haven't
I
looked
think it
yet.
was $39.19, free shipping.
Okay.
That's that's not bad. 119
Dude,
bucks for ship.
I'm debating here. So
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of been going back and forth between doing half scale
Yep.
of the trio
Yep.
or bust.
Got it.
And after this, I'm almost considering doing bust. I think this looks so good. I know about the complaints of not having arms, because I think it was a dumb decision to have Cap, have his shield and the hammer, and then you have just a regular bust for Thor. But
Right.
I still think it looks amazing. I think you could have. I think it would look great if you had Cap in the middle, him and Iron Man on the side. That's my thinking.
If you're gonna if you're gonna give Captain America Mjolnir and a shield, you're gonna give Thanos the gauntlet, and you're gonna give Thor nothing. It
Mhm.
doesn't make sense. I think the portrait on this looks amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And I
But
don't know. I mean, what do
the
they do?
body
I mean,
looks small.
yeah, that's true. I mean,
It's missing an arm. Like it doesn't
you,
make any sense.
you give him Stormbreaker, and he's massive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So even if you just gave him the hammer, like give him something, it looks too small. Like Thor, I know someone said, well, what about Doctor Strange or Vision? Thor is a big, beefy, chunky fucking character. You
Mhm.
want like Thanos, right? You want to see like his big arm and holding something, not just some tiny little. I don't know. It looks off to me. I think it's a huge miss. The portrait, amazing, but I think it's a huge miss overall, and it's way too much for what you're getting.
That could be true. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
edition. What's the Captain America edition size? Isn't it?
$3.99, something like that.
Okay. So probably
Yeah,
about the same.
it's about the same. Do you want my opinion, John?
I think I know it, but go ahead.
I think we all know it.
Well, I know, no, I agree more with Shane than most people are probably thinking. I think that the head sculpt is spot on beautiful. I like the fact that they did the two different eye colors. I mean, the beard looks great, the hair looks great. I think that this, in my opinion, is the best version of Thor in the MCU, and you could debate that, whatever.
Yeah.
But I finally figured out what was wrong with it, and it's the same reason why I don't like the Tom Holland Spider-Man bust. There's so much elaborate detail in the head and the skin, the hair, and all that stuff, and then it falls short from like here down, and it's
Yep.
just like there's nothing there. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, well, look at Vision and look at Rescue, Mark 49, Mark 85, Mark 7, Mark 3. Those don't have arms." Well, I mean, this is a real life human being. Vision is kind of like a comic character. He's not really a human. All the Iron Men are mechas. They're kind of like droids, basically. What else am I thinking? When you take, it's like taking me. Imagine if I was standing here on camera and I had no arms. Like it looks weird. So I think that's the same. It's the same reason why I don't like the Tom Holland bust, because it's a real life person without arms, and I have nothing against paraplegics or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. It's just,
And I think you're right, because I mean, we go back to kind of the debate of Infinity Studio and how they do all their busts with arms. They always have a good concept. And then it's like for Queen, it's like half get them, half don't. So I can see where you say they don't really mesh great.
I just thought about one, the Loki. the new Loki that just came out with like the helmet and all that stuff. What do you guys think about that? Now that kind of detracts from what I was saying before. I actually think that Loki looks pretty good, but again, he's kind of like a character. He has like this ornate headpiece. He's not really real. This is like
because he has something else going on with him
That's
that's
true.
really, like you said, ornate, right?
Yeah.
Like a shield or the crazy fucking helmet. He's got nothing. He's just a guy with no arms.
Yeah,
It just, I don't know.
I'm going to start this, Kevin. If he had one arm, even one arm, and let's say he was just like, it was like cross his chest, and maybe he had, I don't care how big Stormbreaker is. Give me the whole damn Stormbreaker. It doesn't have to be the whole length, but give me maybe one arm holding it with the handle and then the axe off to the side. Win. And you could leave the second arm off. I mean, Thanos looks great holding the gauntlet and then one arm is off. That's fine. Even the Cap, I thought with one arm was pretty good, but he was holding the hammer and not a shield, so it didn't make sense. It wasn't as good as it could have been. Do you think that they're trying to increase the cost of their silicone bust and do less work? Do you think this is laziness, or do you think this is a design issue? What do you think is going on here?
Laziness. They know people will buy it, or they think people will buy it because people buy everything nowadays. And yeah, that's what I think. They're cutting costs on the arms, but keeping the price up high.
Yeah.
How much is that Loki? The Loki is pretty similar, isn't it? It's about 37, 36.
They're on the same ballpark.
Here's let's just do, I mean, it's not really apples to apples, but it's close enough. An Infinity 2-arm half torso, 37-4. Okay. Queen Studios, beautiful, likeness, no arms, and really it's more of a traditional bust. Same price.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to envision in my head how they would do Stormbreaker, because that would be, I mean, it's so long. I mean, what do you get
in like the blade?
What do you mean the blade?
Like, what are you talking about? Like the length of the physical thing, or like the blade?
All of it. I mean,
it could be.
The handle itself is pretty dang long. It'd be almost this handle would be about as long as the bust itself. So how do you do that? Like an arm up, and that would look.
No. I'm thinking like he can hold it like across him, and you don't have to have the whole handle. You can have of the handle kind of cut down on the wherever the bust sits, and you have the full blade.
People would be bitching that it wasn't the full thing.
Yeah, I know. I guess. Yeah, they probably have these same conversations internally. At least I would hope that we're having here. And then people are like, oh, people are going to complain no matter what we do. So why don't we do less, make more money?
Well, then you know what they could do? Offer two different types. One like this, and one with an arm and a full Stormbreaker for people who have the room.
That would be cool.
That would have been
there you go. Idea. Problem solved.
See, what would Bruce Lee be without his arms? I agree. The Bruce Lee would look like shit. Now, it still looks cool. And in one of Sean's videos, he did it without the arms just to show it. But even with the Bruce Lee, the arms cut off kind of at the bicep, and that's when the silicone portion went in. So it was still like something. It would be nice because he had like some kind of shoulder gauntlet or something, right? I gotta go back and watch Infinity War. It's so good.
I know.
This is okay. Dental reference here. I see a lot of people who, there's a lot of people migrating to the Southeast United States, and I have a lot of people, coming in from Vegas and the West Coast and all this stuff, and they come in like, I got all my veneers done, in Vegas, and it was $20,000-$30,000, and I'm so happy. and I look at their front 6 teeth or 8 teeth, and they look okay. We could do it a lot better. You don't have to go to Vegas to get your veneers done. Please don't, in fact. And then you look at the rest of the mouth, and it's just like, well, shit, that tooth needs to be extracted, and that's a cavity, and you're missing a couple of teeth there. And, so it's like, okay, really nice, and then just missing something. You're missing it. Just do the whole damn thing. Do the captain. Do what you did for Cap. But, I mean, the pre-order's live, and they're taking pre-orders. I doubt they're going to do anything now. There we go.
I got a question for you, Mike.
Okay.
I want to ask Art the same. We always bug Art about getting a life-size Hulkbuster.
Yes.
Would you get a life-size Hulkbuster bust?
No way.
It'd probably be about 6 feet tall, and I don't know how wide, probably 6 feet wide. Would you get it?
He would
No.
find a way.
No,
You would. You would find a way.
Yeah, you would.
You would.
Especially if the detail was there, you'd justify it.
You would
Well,
just
hang
get
on.
that little push.
I did it with Sauron, but here's the difference: is Sauron is a half bust. You get 2 arms, you get the ring, everything else. Hulkbuster, yeah, I'm sure it would look amazing. I'm sure it would look amazing. And it's what I said about mechas. I said that mechas look fine in bust form because they're not real. You're not looking at a de-armed human being. Yeah, I'd probably find a way. If it was as amazing as like the quarter scale Hulkbuster from Queen, I'd probably find a way. It would have to take up half of this wall right here. Yep.
What do you think about this thought? Buzz shouldn't have arms. I used to think that. I used to honestly think that until the more I've seen Infinity Studios and how well they do it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it does a better job of telling somewhat of a story.
Yes.
I agree completely with you, John.
Because, I mean, I look at that Joker bust. I need to order that.
I need to order it too, yeah. Well, it's not just a bust anymore. It's a half body. Infinity Studios is half body. And so you're pretty much getting everything that is important. And again, do you need to add legs to get the full effect of this? Yeah, I have Goku bust, but damn, there's nothing better than that 1-to-1 Goku over there. Or do you get it in half scale? So you can get almost any. Well, let's just put it out there. There's probably a 99% chance that there's going to be a half scale version of this. And I would probably prefer the half scale version of this over this 1-to-1.
Really?
Well,
here's my thing.
You'll get Stormbreaker. You'll get the details.
True.
You'll get the elaborate suit.
But I kind of feel like it depends on what scale you collect, because I feel like with a 1-to-1 bust, you could do a quarter scale with it. Sometimes you can pull a 1/3 off, but I feel like a half scale is just a weird scale. Unless you kind of commit and have quite a few of them. I mean, I've thought, well, maybe I could do the half scale like in the middle of my room and kind of have them back to back, the trio. And that would work, but you couldn't really do anything else with it.
You can't. And that's why this shelf is going to be freaking barren for a little while longer, because with the exception of Thanos and eventually Mark, I'll probably put Mark 7 next to Thanos. Actually, I'll put Mark 85 next to him in the future. It'll be Captain half scale. It'll be probably Mark 85 half scale. And then I have basically a whole wall of half scales, and that's it. And they don't go anywhere else in my room. And they're all together. Because you're right. It's very difficult to mix them unless they're one-offs, or if it's a very selective pairing. Maybe you pair a half scale with a bust. Maybe you do a half scale with a third scale. It's tough. It's really tough because half scales look particularly weird with like humans, and they also look really weird next to 1-to-1. Looks really bad. The worst pairing I had was my 1-to-1 Stormtrooper and my half scale Vader, and it just looked terrible. Like, why is the stormtrooper towering over Vader? There's no reason. It doesn't make any sense.
You know, I always thought half scale looked off too. It always reminds me of Deadpool 2, where he's just shirt cocking it, like little baby legs. Like it looks off when you see half a human. I'd rather have a third than a half scale.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. A third is money. Yeah. We were all thinking it. This is what I was thinking, actually. But I'm glad Mr. X is here to say it.
You can't call them midgets anymore. That's offensive.
Small people. Small people. Okay. No one here has pre-ordered this, right? Well, Shane, I know you haven't, but John, you haven't pulled the trigger yet, have you?
No.
Dude, I'm kind of excited about that J&D Catwoman. I'm glad I did that.
Yeah. I'm glad I convinced you.
Yeah. Okay.
What would you do without us, Mike?
Probably have a lot more money.
Yeah.
Who needs money? There's always going to be people who need their teeth fixed. You're fine.
Yep.
Yeah, especially in the South and in the United States in general. Yeah. I love the people in the South. Like they lose the front tooth and be like, now you look like you belong here. And they're like, yeah, you're right. Let's not fix it. I'll be like, nah. No, they don't actually say that. Anyone, it's amazing, again, sorry, more dental speak, but you can go to the dentist for years, maybe even decades. You break your front tooth, I need to come in right now. Okay, no problem. So keep breaking front teeth, people. It's fun. I agree with Hector. I would get the captain first. I still haven't ordered captain. I'm gonna get him more than likely, and I think he would look pretty sick next to Thanos, and then this would look amazing with arms. But it is what it is.
Hector had a good idea too. He said, what about putting the arms crossing them in front of his chest if you don't want to have Stormbreaker, if that's too big?
I can't. Sorry, I'm distracted by the chat. What's like having something like across so you can see his biceps?
I guess so. Yeah, he just said have his arms crossed, folded in front of him.
I think, dude, that's what they did.
Would be better than it is now.
So that's what they did with the KD Vegeta bust. There's, everyone's getting that KD Goku. I showed it off on the show a couple weeks ago. Their next Vegeta one is his arms are literally crossed right in front of him. It doesn't really add much more depth or width to it. And okay, I know it's sculpted. I know it's unlicensed. I know it's Dragon Ball Z. I know it's anime. But still, it's a great idea. And, who doesn't want Chris Hemsworth's bulging biceps on your shelf? I think that would look, that's his character. You're missing out. So are we done? Are we done with that?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I think we beat a dead horse. All right. So do we want to put a date by which I will pre-order this, or if I will or will not?
We're talking about Thor, right?
Yeah. No, not this. I don't know. Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde.
This is cool.
It is cool.
Is this yours, Shane?
No.
Okay. Custom?
No, yeah, it's a custom. I have no room for Kitty Pryde in my X-Men display. Where do you draw the line? You know how many people were X-Men at one point?
And there are more to come, man.
Fill up every shelf in my man cave with X-Men.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did Mr. X review this one? Or is this not out yet?
I don't think it's been released yet.
I thought he did. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, he doesn't. I thought this was a different one than the one he owns. I guess not.
Oh, could be. I don't know. See, well, that's back to our point. How many damn X-Men are there? How many freaking... It's like Spider-Man statues, probably. How many custom Spider-Man statues are out there?
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, hit up Aiden, 1/3 Spider-Man.
Which one is he selling anyway? Is it the one on the cap shield?
No, I like that one.
That's a half, isn't it?
That's a half. I would buy that one, actually. Mr. X, sell me that one.
You would?
No.
Didn't you see the review on it?
I thought he liked it. He said it was great.
Whose review did I watch? Shit. Was it George? Someone reviewed it. Was it Art? Maybe it was Art.
Maybe it was Art.
They said, Oh, fuck. Someone reviewed it, and as they were reviewing it, the piece was cracking and chipping, and they said they would not recommend it. It's a huge leaning issue, and that they don't think the peg will support, and over time it'll smash.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, never mind. Why are there so many Wolverine statues? Well, that too. I agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
Because he's Canadian, and everyone loves Canadians, eh?
That's probably true.
Yep.
That's fine. Well, at least like I don't know too much about. Well, okay, my X-Men experience is the '90s cartoon, pretty much. And it's not like their costumes change very much, so I get why you have Mark 1, Mark 3, Mark 7, Mark blah blah blah. You know, and I know that there's plenty of comic, you know, variations for X-Men, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot out there, and I get it. It's super popular.
Yeah. What was this one, Shane?
I just sent you some different ones that were posted. Just a Miles Morales custom. That's out. There's 2 different Miles Morales.
This is how Mr. X poses for his family portraits right here.
Yep.
This is actually very cool. Leighton, haven't gotten a statue yet, but I always enjoy tuning in to watch you guys. I collect Hot Toys and got my first quarter scale, and wow, that scale is awesome. I think 1/3 would be even more fire. Thank you for tuning in, man, and congrats on your first quarter scale. I think you're gonna love it, man. I remember when my first quarter scale came in, and my wife's like, "What the heck is that?" Because the box is significantly bigger than a Hot Toys box. And I was like, "It's a Stormtrooper." And now, like 4 box statues come in. She doesn't even. She just looks at me and she's just like, "Whatever. Just make sure the garage is clean."
You don't just get boxes; you get pallets.
Dude, dude. Leighton, hopefully this is the beginning of a very prosperous box collecting career.
Yeah, welcome to the sickness.
Yeah, it is. And then if you can't lift it by yourself, gotta have it. Yep.
If you need 7 of your strongest employees to lift it up for you, it must be good.
You know, I gotta mention this. This is a sweet one, but I always kind of worry about having small children and them like coming up to this room. There are multiple objects in this room that could fall and kill them, like instantly. Like actually, that could fall and kill me too. Actually,
lock the door.
Huh?
Put a lock on the door.
There is a lock on the door, but you know, I don't know. It's well, I mean, it's like anything else. Like some people collect guns, some people collect knives, some people collect watches. I'm sure that there anything. Some people collect alcohol. So all right, never mind. I mean, we all have stuff in our house that can kill people. It's fine.
I would propose this to you, Mike.
Yeah.
Having your statues in a room that you're going to lock is much less dangerous than your kids being in your house where your kitchen is and having all those dangerous things accessible to them, and there's no lock in the kitchen.
That is extremely true, because let's see, we've had a couple of urgent care things, but the biggest thing was my son put his finger in the toaster and somehow got it stuck between, like, you know, like the slotted toasters have like the grate, and then like he got it stuck in between like the grate and the side and like lacerated his finger, and it was just like dangling like the skin. Yeah. So you're right. Yep, you're right. The kitchen is way more dangerous. Yeah. I agree. Okay, never mind. Don't feel bad anymore. Let's carry on.
If you do, you could send me Hulkbuster. It's fine.
Good night, Mr. X. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, have a good night.
This looks pretty great.
It does.
And that looks better.
This is sculpted by Caleb.
It looks good.
How big is it? Is this quarter scale?
Yeah, I believe so. There's a picture of it next to XM Transformation Hulk. It's bigger.
I like that one.
It's bigger?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Look at Mike. I said the magic word, bigger.
Yeah. Bigger's better, baby.
That's a cool Miles. With it next to
there it is. There it is.
Oh,
look at this. Done deal.
What do you think about the quality of this custom company?
I mean, that's only a render right now, so it's done by Caleb. I'm not sure what the quality is going to be like. I haven't bought from this group or studio or company, whatever you want to call them. So I don't know, but you'd assume Caleb's not going to do work for a shit company.
That's true.
You'd assume, but
yeah, you'd assume. You never know. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of those, again, that like just instantly pulls me in. It's very striking. It's on my radar for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice piece.
John, go back to that Miles Morales. That Miles Morales actually this is kind of cool looking.
Yeah, this is by one of my favorite studios. It's Alpha 3, and they're making this. They're doing a museum Spider-Man line.
Oh,
okay.
Very cool.
I've been waiting for them to do their Electro that they teased a year ago, but there's still no movement, so I bought the XM.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks good.
Is this quarter scale?
Yes.
Okay. I do want to pull up Kevin.
Yeah, that Battle Droid.
Yeah, did Kevin post that in our group? I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, I think he did.
Let me find it. This guy, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, that looks pretty good.
The concept is definitely cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you own it, how do you not display it with this swap out arm?
Oh yeah, too good.
I mean, Silver Surfer's cool, but how do you
not
display it with that?
Wonder how big this will be. Do you
know? If I'm not mistaken, and I very well could be, I think it's 30 to 35 inches tall, somewhere there. I think.
Dang.
That's pretty good.
I was considering getting this because I wanted Galactus, and I wanted Galactus sitting down because standing up, he just won't be tall enough to look good, in my opinion, next to 1/4 scale.
I agree.
But I got to wait for XMs first, so I'm not jumping on this. I got to wait to see what XM's going to do.
Okay. What's the price on this? Do we know?
That I don't. I actually don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's cool.
It looks really cool.
Dang.
Here, I want to show. Let's see. Excuse me. Check out this baby.
Dang.
That thing's cool as fuck.
This thing. So I think this is printed by what's this name? Beeks, Eric Beeks, and painted and I think assembled by Kevin H. And this thing, this is a beauty.
I would take this over Thor any day of the week.
Oh, bull
actually,
crap.
yes. Any
day of the week.
No way.
I would pull the trigger on this sooner. This is extremely accurate. It's a half torso. I mean, I don't even collect prequel stuff that much. I just think this is very cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
You know, Kevin,
I would love to have a 1-to-1 scale battle android. I think that would look sick.
Kevin made one.
No, I know, but I would love to have one. That doesn't do me any good. But I know I've seen it. It's great. But I think it'd be really awesome.
Yeah, this is. I know they're silly and whatever, but this is damn. I should get Kevin to make one. When my son's a little bit older, make one for his room. That'd be really cool.
This might be one of my favorite busts I've ever seen. It's in the top 5 for sure. That's how much I love this bust.
I would say that this is in my top 5 of Star Wars busts, if not top 3.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
Actually, maybe top 2. What's my first?
And I mean like all busts, not just Star Wars.
Wow.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I'm not a movie guy, right? Even though I could appreciate the quality, I'd much rather have something like this in my collection if I was going to do a bust.
Now, you can't tell this is 3D resin printed. I mean, this looks metallic. It looks industrial. It looks really nice. The nice thing about 3D resin printed, it doesn't weigh 100 pounds. The gun looks amazing.
If you told me this was Prime 1 Studios, I'd believe you.
Oh no, I agree. No,
Yeah.
the quality is there's nothing like a custom commission from someone who does good work and actually cares about the source material. This is I was trying to honestly, when I saw this, the first thing I thought about was, damn, where can I put this? And do I have a spot for it in my collection? Because again, as goofy as battle droids are, and I'm not really a huge prequels guy. I mean, they're everywhere and they're awesome, and it just looks good.
Yeah, that's a great job, Kevin. Great job.
Damn, I might have to hit up a commission, not this year, but maybe next year. Yeah, sorry, I'm just admiring it. Yeah, this is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, okay, I agree with Tom. This is one of those things where I think you do get added benefit from having the legs, just because there's more there. They look cool. They add. It's a value added proposition. But I can see for space reasons. Yeah, this is probably what, Kevin, like 3 feet tall, 36 inches maybe. Where that's going to be a lot more manageable. Oh yeah, here we go. We might as well do this. We've made it almost 2 hours. We'll do the
I got it
the
pulled
third
up,
teaser. All right, sweet. You could put your screen back too. I'll there we go. So all right. So do we think we're going to see a sculpt, or is there anything else that we haven't talked about yet?
I just want to know with this piece. So, are we going to have swap outs? Like, what is it that's truly
difficult
platinum about it? Yeah, I mean, it's not dynamic. We know it's not dynamic. So, what else could they add to it that would make it substantially more expensive than the regular ones? I mean, they said themselves that it wasn't more silicone. So what the heck else would it be?
Yo. Whatever. No one watches this show except for our
we don't matter.
There are 30 or 40 people, which, by the way, we love you guys. Please hit the like button. There's still 30 people here. It's been the best show yet. I don't know, man. I don't think there's going to be swap outs. I don't think that's what J&D does. That's not what they're known to do. Okay, yeah, they have, different pieces. Like the Selena has the cowl and the gun. The Joker has the knife.
I mean, they talk about how the platinum is supposed to take a lot longer to make. What do you see about it so far that's going to take so long to make? I'm not understanding this.
I really hope, I know this is a teaser, it's probably gonna be like 5 seconds long, but I really hope we get some answers at some point. When is this thing gonna be PO'd? Do you think we'll get a date on this video?
I know it's soon because Wholesale is taking orders.
Wait a minute. Are you gonna be selling this?
I'm gonna get some probably. Let me know if you need one, anybody.
So you want to know what I was thinking about stuff like this, and I don't want to use the word what I'm afraid of because I don't personally give a shit. But what I'm hoping they don't do is they don't put out a piece that looks really good, and they really don't change anything, but they blow some smoke up our ass, call it platinum, charge you $1,500 more, and then all the collectors with deep pockets, which good on you if you get it, are like, I have to have this because it only comes out once a year. It's their platinum line. I gotta have it. And I think that's what they might be banking on, is that there are collectors who are elitists like that even if it is the same as all the other pieces, it's such a rare piece that only comes out once a year for part of the platinum line that they'll go ahead and buy it, even though there's really nothing more special about it.
Well, and I'm curious too with the platinum, what's the edition size going to look like? Because they've slowly been upping.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, but so part of being platinum and to justify the more expensive price, I'm thinking ES less than 200.
I mean, they've been touting it so much; it's got to be way more than that.
You're thinking there's gonna be a high ES?
Maybe that's the only reason that they would be able to justify the price. I have no clue.
I'll say ES 3 to 350.
Oh damn! All right, everybody ready? You got your popcorn?
I'm on pins and needles. IGW is so right. He's like, I just described Dr. Mike when I was saying about the elitist who would buy it just because it comes out once a year, regardless of the price tag.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh, I just
Hey,
got
but at the end of the day, buy what you love, man. If you love
No
it,
kidding.
good on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Dude, I just got a little sneak peek here. This is gonna look pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I think people are gonna like this.
I'm not fired up. I just don't like companies that take advantage of people. But at the end of the day, no one's forcing anyone to buy it. So whatever.
I know you got a lot of hate for him, Shane.
I don't have a lot of hate at all. I don't hate anything, man. Well, I hate Bayformers, but I like the way they look. But I hate the movies.
Yeah, I can agree with you there.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Although Bumblebee is a badass movie.
Yeah, it's good.
Even though Chasen doesn't agree, but Chasen's
Really?
lunch with his portrait likeness and his favorite movies and all that shit.
That's true.
That
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Although I think Bumblebee is a good movie. I don't think it's the best Bayformers movie, not even close. But
The only one that might be better is part one.
Oh, I mean, part one
It's
is
the only
classic,
one in the
man. It's
conversation.
classic.
Yeah.
Which one?
Part one, it's classic.
Yeah, but what else is better than Bumblebee? Don't you give me some part 5 bullshit.
No.
Anything with Mark Wahlberg is shit. In Transformers.
Bumblebee was coherent. It was easy to watch all the way through. I don't know. Anyway, all right, here we go. Let's see what we get.
We got volume on this?
Nice.
No.
You probably don't need volume. Yeah, it looks good. Got silicone legs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe leather straps on the boots. Hopefully that looks like metal.
Is it me or
For
do
her
the legs
store.
look wet?
It's probably
Yeah.
just the lighting of the silicone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, silicone legs, nice armor. That looks nice quality there.
Looks
Get the
good.
full shield. Colors look great. Leather strap. Silicone arms.
The money shot's the portrait.
All right, there you go. And it's gonna stop, I bet. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
I mean, that was definitely Gal Gadot's nose. So they got it.
Okay, so just from that little teaser, well, first of all, it looks amazing. But I don't understand what's platinum about that. Like, why is this more difficult? That I don't
I'm
understand.
telling you, I'm calling it now. It's just for people who will get it because it's more rare, more elite, more whatever you want to call it. And they only come out with one piece, very limited every year. People will want it because of that. And that's what they're banking on.
Dude, I just can't believe that platinum means a metal sword and shield. I mean, damn, I have a full-size Alita metal sword, and that thing, like, I can kill somebody with it.
John's trying to pause it on the face. That's pretty close.
I mean, they're gonna knock it out of the park, but I'm really wondering with this price, what I think they're gonna have. I don't know. I could be wrong because everybody wants this, and they probably know that.
So, John, this means that this has a U.S. license, right?
Yes.
Oh, so everybody's going to be supplying this. Damn, this ES is going to be huge then. So is there going to be a US ES and then an Asia ES probably?
Maybe.
Ah, damn. Well, John, I can't wait for the NRD to lift so you can actually tell us stuff. Well, we'll all know, but I mean, they're going to nail the likeness. And because they pretty much nailed 84's likeness, I think that's like a 95% plus to me in real life, in person. Her hair is perfect. Yeah, damn, but why $1,000 more? Why? It's almost $1,500 more because it's a popular character.
I think you double that, Sean.
Damn, really?
No way they make this and skimp out on edition size. Unless for this price tag, 38, that's justified for 500, I think.
Damn,
And maybe
really?
that's what they're going for. Maybe they're going for a more rare piece that you're going to have to pay a little bit more for, a lot more for.
But again, they might do the regional ES too with the North America, the Asia, the whatever, European.
This is Wonder Woman. You know they're gonna milk the shit out of this.
Of course.
And it's Gal Gadot, which is
Yeah.
what arguably the most popular Wonder Woman ever.
Well, I mean, there's only two.
Okay, well, I mean, representation of Wonder Woman.
I'm a Linda Carter guy personally, but Gal
Ah,
Gadot's
damn,
hot as fuck. But
Well, that's what I mean. That's
yeah.
You know, I don't.
Although Linda Carter looks pretty good right now, still she's holding tight at her age.
That's very true. See it. Okay, I get there's more silicone, but look at we were all just bitching about how much was that Thor 38? Same price.
Yeah,
We were all just bitching. Oh, you know, look at how good this Thor looks, but there's no arms, and this is a third scale. You know, for the same potential price. Do you think that they're using this as, you know, kind of like a Hot Toys-esque thing where they throw out a really expensive hot toy just to test the waters, and then we're gonna see their non-platinums eventually reach this, and then their platinums are gonna be 5K next year or 2 years?
I don't know.
If the hobby doesn't completely crash and burn by then,
the hobby will never completely crash.
Not completely crash and burn, but it's heading to a crash. I think in the next year and a half to 2 years.
Yeah, okay, there's definitely the bubble's gonna burst for sure.
Most definitely. Anyone who doesn't think so is nuts.
Yeah, no, I mean, okay, I get inflation and I get shipping costs and all that stuff, but I mean, the price of gas is coming down. The economy in the United States in some areas is actually doing pretty good.
Your dollar's doing very well.
The dollar's doing great, which is great. It helps with international shipping costs, you know, as well as other things.
For me,
yeah, no, the Canadian dollar
not great for me at all.
You know, so, but here's the thing. I can get the Infinity half torso for that price pretty much, plus, you know, some more expensive shipping, and it's pretty damn good. I have a 1-to-1 Wonder Woman Queen Studios that I paid actually probably that price for. Well, not for much longer because John's going to have it. You know, so it's like you have a full version of Gal Gadot, but here's the thing. Value added. You get the legs, you get the skirt, you get the boots, you get... I don't know what the base is. We didn't see anything up. Go to the very beginning, John. Did we see any glimpse of the base? It looks like a museum base.
Yeah. It's not going to be anything.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, just all blurred, but it doesn't look like anything crazy. I mean, that looks cool. I mean, if that is... That sword better be metal. That has to be metal. I want to be able to open my envelopes with that sword.
Kill an intruder in your house with it.
Yes. If you any of you guys watch C?
Oh,
damn. So anyway, never mind. We'll just all right. It better be metal. I'm thinking PO is going to open. This was the third teaser. I'm saying it's open by end of the week, if not next week. Yeah. It'll probably be something. Yeah, I'm thinking by Friday, maybe Thursday, Friday.
So if you take Gal Gadot and you divide her height by 3, then add like about 3.5, 4 inches for the base, you get about 27 inches tall. Divide that by and then take $3,700 roughly. Divide that by 27. You're paying $137 per inch of this for an inch of the statue in height, of course. It's a lot of fucking money, man, for a 1/3 scale.
It's true, but where else are you going to get one with this quality?
That's true.
Who else is making this?
Look, the Queen Studios one that I'm selling, you know, for a very reasonable price was wonderful.
I still got that coming.
Oh, it's great, dude. It's don't cancel it because it's still sold out. I think Todd has a few, but It's dynamic. It's beautiful. The sculpt is there. It's polystone. It's quarter scale, but it's great. I mean, Wonder Woman is super popular. But I mean, this better look like a Gal Gadot that got hit with a shrink ray, a 1/3 shrink ray, and is living on my desk.
It
So
will.
she's gonna go right here. Actually, she'll
It
probably
will.
go right here. Oh, I'm sure it will. I'm sure this is gonna be. This needs to be chasing 99%. I want Chasen to say this is 99%.
Yeah, but isn't there a couple portraits that Chasen thought was bang on and the rest of us
Wow.
thought was like 75%?
Well, okay, let me rephrase. We need to say this is 99%, and Chasen needs to agree it's 99%.
Like Jason didn't think The Rock looked like The Rock. So
Oh yeah, he's still
yeah.
80% at best on the
that's
Rock.
fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
Oh, I know that Rock is freaking great.
Like I could smell what he's cooking. That looks so much like The Rock.
Oh, damn. Well, I don't know. We could. I think she's gonna be beautiful. I think
Yes.
she's gonna be absolutely stunning.
It's going to be a great piece. There's no doubt about that. It's just I think this is just a grab for, like I said, for the elitists or the people who want a very what's called a rare piece because it's one a year coming out for this collection, and I think that's all it's targeting.
Dude, 1,000 ES is not rare. I mean,
Well, we'll see what the ES is. We don't know.
right?
We're speculating. They could come out
yes.
and say 199. We don't
That's
know.
that's true.
They
That's
won't,
true.
but they could.
I know that they definitely won't because I mean, here's the thing with this character. You can say that elitist collectors are going to buy it and you know whatever, but look, I'm in no matter what. John's going to be in, Art's in, Randy's in, you know, Hector's in. Yeah, I bet there's a lot of people in our chat and people who are watching us afterwards, which by the way, if you made it this far, are you in? You know, price unheard of and unseen, you know, let us know. Leave us a comment. I do read all the comments.
I have no doubt this sells out super quick. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. And again, if you love it, buy it. Buy what you love. There's nothing wrong. I'm not telling anyone not to buy this. Buy whatever you love.
And here's the thing: is like with Lane
makes this super or platinum.
With Lane's comment, Sideshow. I mean, they keep their stuff to around what 650 is typical statue for them.
Yeah, 650.
So I can understand with them. I mean, they are what they are. But J&D to do 1,000 and charge what we're speculating 3,500 and up for this, I think a lot of people will be upset about it.
Oh,
people swallow the pill, yes, but we'll complain.
Yeah, I was going to say they'll be upset. It's still going to sell out.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, I'm calling it now, is going to be a bitch fest. That's going to be our title for next Tuesday show, bitch fest. Assuming that the PO comes out and we get full reveal and all that stuff, which I guarantee, hopefully before next Tuesday. But hang on, this is interesting. Josh makes a good point. We know a half scale is coming from Queen Studios. It's inevitable. And Queen Studios half scales, let's see. They haven't done a super heavy silicone half scale yet. So I bet this would be probably about the same price, I'm guessing. For Queen Studios, I bet $36.99 for this in half scale. What do you think? No, it'd be more. It'd probably be $39.99, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Hector. Get Hector. Hector, you're drinking, man. You're with Mr. X drinking some tequila.
Honestly, though, that's what it should be.
That's what it should be.
I don't think it should be any more than that.
That's what it should be. If
what we've paid for everything else.
Yes. I mean, look at the Harley. Look at Harley Quinn. I mean, that's super detailed. There's little tiny things that go with it. It looks difficult to produce. I mean, it's taken forever. Now, if this was 2,800, I think it'd sell out, and it's going to sell out no matter what. But I think it would sell out from retailers pretty fast.
25 to 3K is what this should be, from what I see.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I'm going to swallow the pill, unfortunately, just because I like it that much. I think that there's nothing that's missing on this. What's the only miss that we've talked about is the price. We haven't talked about anything from these teasers that look off. So I mean, that's if they're 100% on, price is the only thing to argue about.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Any positivity before we call it a night? I know you never know. I would love that surprise, but the look on John's face tells me otherwise. So, because John is a reseller, off the rack. So, and it sounds like John's getting some J&D. So, hit her boy up.
Yep. So,
I agree. I agree with Lane. I don't think the statue has any chance of being bad. And so then all we're arguing about is cost.
It's price.
And when and when that happens, they got you by the nuts. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, because think of like going back to the Optimus bust.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? How massive that thing will be for about the same price.
It's
that's
and
insane.
a 199 ES and a 199 ES.
I really hope I'm wrong, but
dude,
like how much is the XM Optimus bust? Isn't that like $4?
There's like discounts and stuff. It's like it works out to be about 35, probably 34-ish.
Right.
It's cheaper than you think.
Possibly cheaper than this. We don't know. Maybe the same, maybe cheaper.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have something like that, personally.
See, I'm at the point in my collecting, and I think a lot of people who hang out with us are similar thinkers. You want the definitive version of that piece. Mm-hmm. And absolutely. A 1-to-1 scale is going to cost, how much is that Alita? That Alita's 14 with the crazy base. It's going to cost you $14K, $15K, probably $18K for Gal Gadot.
That thing's way overpriced too, though. That Alita.
I know. It's expensive. This is going to be the definitive 1/3 scale Wonder Woman.
I agree with that.
So it's a good time to be a comic only collector.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Although there's, So here's the thing. I'm not trying to compare because we haven't seen this yet, and it's silicone and it's rooted hair.
Yeah.
I get all that.
Glass eyes, all that.
When I look at like a 1/3 scale LBS Hulk, I would take that over this any day, and it seems to be a lot cheaper. Oh, without a question.
Damn, I don't think I would.
I don't know.
That LBS Hulk is going to be the definitive Hulk to get.
Well, I'm still getting both, but
yeah,
I mean, I don't. Yeah,
I agree, John. And I agree with you, Shane, too. It's the definitive Hulk for sure.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm going to get it. But if gun to my head, only pick one, I'd pick that one. I think it's just too beautiful. But it's totally different. It's comic. It's real life.
Completely subjective too.
Right? No, it's all subjective. The whole damn hobby is subjective. But I think.
And I think here though too, because I think Shane, you can probably say you like a lot more comic-based stuff, correct?
Yeah, well, I don't do movie. I have a couple movie pieces.
I'm on the totally opposite spectrum, and for me, if I want the best movie, that's what it is. Because movie like actor likeness is the hardest thing to nail for statue companies.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, you look at Prime 1, they're getting there. They're getting a lot better. But I don't think
in terms of movie likeness, this is going to be the best Gal Gadot Wonder Woman out there. I would assume. And it better be for what the price is, and calling it your Platinum Series. It better be. But I have no doubt it's going to be an amazing piece. I'm just saying for me, and I know it's apples to oranges. I get that. I'd rather have an LBS piece than this.
I hear you.
Potentially half the price.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
like literally 2 LBS pieces for this.
Who else is going to do this? And I think unfortunately J&D knows not many will be able to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, Queen maybe. I don't know, but
Yeah, hang on. I agree with Hector here. Someone asked me this earlier. I'm on the edge, with the Alita 1-to-1, but 1-to-1 gal take my money. I agree. It's a instant PO. Don't care. $15,000. It's gonna take 2 years to come out anyway. Payment plan. I mean, that's just. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing.
So here's my thing: if I have a 1-to-1 statue of a real life actor in my house,
Yeah,
I find that creepy. I have no desire to have that at all. It's creepy to me. A bust is one thing. Even some of those are a little creepy because they're so real. But
okay.
if it's a real life version, now I know it's Gal Gadot. There's a lot of thirsty guys out there, whatever. But I'm just saying, of any actor, I find that kind of creepy. Like, I don't want rooted real fucking hair and silicone feeling skin.
Then you would be real creeped out in my room, Shane, with all my
I have
stuff.
no doubt.
Yeah,
that shit's not my jam at all.
No, but you're not talking about like a Darth Vader or like an Iron Man.
Like a Gal Gadot or Robert Downey Jr., a Ben Affleck. Like, I mean, it looks like them, like the wax museum type fucking statues. Like, I have no desire to have that in my house.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that's very fair, because it is weird walking into my room and seeing like a Bruce Lee. It is interesting. You get a different effect from that than looking at like an Iron Man.
Yeah. And like you got Goku there. That's completely different.
Yeah, because it's anime. Yeah.
Having an Iron Man, completely different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Completely. Yeah. But if I have a Chris Pratt life size, looks like Chris Pratt standing in my basement staring at me, that's not what I want.
That's a little different from like a stormtrooper holding a gun.
100%. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
So I would never want a 1-to-1 of Gal Gadot.
Okay, now what about a 1-to-1 of her, Batfleck, and Superman all in costume? The Trinity just standing there.
Well, first of all, I don't care for movies, so if you're going to try to sell me on it, you got to give me the comic versions.
I'm just saying, would it make a difference if you could have like the set versus one singular person? Okay.
No, because having more of them would be more creepy. That's 3 times creepier. I got no way.
What about a 1-to-1 Optimus Prime?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I could have his leg in my basement and his other leg in my kitchen.
Dude, a 1-to-1 Jaeger, man. Dude, a 1-to-1 Jaeger. Gypsy Danger, dude.
Might as well just get a 1-to-1 Star Destroyer and be done with it.
That's it. Yeah, we'll go take over Jeddah City or something like that. Oh, dude, I think this has been a great conversation. Is there anything that you guys anything else you want to talk about before we call it?
No, we covered quite a bit.
Covered a lot.
So we did the review of the Optimus. We went ahead and we did this live teaser 3 live reactions. We had a nice debate on the Thor, arms or no arms, and I think we're kind of up in the air right now. And I think we're just waiting on more information for this J&D. So thank you everyone who's been with us this whole time. Thanks for chatting. And if you're not a member of our Facebook group, go ahead and join it. It's Collectors Enabled. Just fill out the questions and we'll approve you. If you're still watching this, give this video a thumbs up and a like. And if you're watching it later, give us a comment and let us know what you liked about the show. If there's anything that you do that's different, or if there's anything you want us to talk about next week. Next week will be entitled Collectors Enabled number 22 Bitch Fest.
And you know what, Mike, I want to say one more thing. I watch just about everyone's channel on YouTube. I've been on a few shows, and I got to say, Collectors Enabled here and the Pain and Chasing Art and Mike show. Fuck that name.
A lot of names, I know.
You guys, what makes the show so great, and other ones do it too. I'm not taking away from anyone, but the participation and interaction we get with the people watching and in the chat is the best, personally, that I've seen on any of the other shows. And that's what really steps you guys out above the rest.
Yeah, the only other show that I watch where I see like crazy participation is like Batman Statue Collector, like live unboxing of the newest thing.
Okay,
but that's different. But that's also different because he's the BSC and we're just a couple of bros, who meet on Tuesday nights.
A couple enabled collectors.
Yeah, very enabled. But yeah, I agree. You guys are the best part of this, and it makes it a lot of fun for
Absolutely.
us. So, John, I hope that you're wrong, but you're probably right, and that's okay. Someone did message me and ask if John was Collector's Arc. No, John owns the store in on the West Coast in Oregon, Off the Racks. It's a store and it's a website. So, John sells a little bit of everything, predominantly hot toys. Prime One, some statues and stuff like that, posters, prints, and honestly, with the exception of maybe like one or two other people, I think John has like the best prices around. Usually they're including with shipping, and he doesn't really need to give discounts because damn, those prices are cheap. So if you are looking for something, visit offtheracks.com, or if you're in Oregon, go visit the store.
It's otrcollectibles.com now.
Oh, sorry. OTR Collectibles.
Come on, Mike.
John's thing is favorited. I just visit the store. But yeah, so John is Off the Racks, and then I'm just a dentist, and then Shane is the Dark Lord. So, but we support all the other resellers too. We like, Josh and Todd and Marcos and, Ben and Randy and all those guys. We're all buddies. What was that?
So many good ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. So the more people who watch the show, they keep, commenting in the Facebook group. Well, hang on, if you go to Queen Studios website, well, this is not for sale in your country. How do I get this into the US? Dude, just message us on the Facebook page or message us personally. We will point you in the right direction.
Don't forget Shane from Secret Compass too.
Oh yeah. Yep. Secret Compass. Yep, for sure. So, and yeah, let's do this too. We have a Todd. Todd's going to join us next week, actually. So next week's show will be Bitch Fest with Todd from Spec Fiction, and I'm sure that'll be a fun one. And hopefully you will be, or yeah, you should be around, Shane, next week, because that's technically that's your week off, right?
Yeah, man, I'm off.
Yep.
Okay, so it'll be the three amigos plus Todd.
I love to chill with the Godfather. Again.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. You guys will be cranking back some beers, and let's get Josh McCoy on like the week after or something like that. So Josh, just hit me up, man. Let's get you scheduled, and we'll have a fun conversation. I feel like as we get towards the end of the year, it's just the POs are fast and furious, so we got a lot to talk about. As the holidays approach. I think that's it. Let's wrap it up. A solid 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us all. And we'll see you next week with the Todd Father. And let's buy some cool stuff. We'll see you next Tuesday. See you guys.